Hello everybody and welcome. This is Vorosh and I'm recording the first set of the Internet White Knights versus Meteor Garden. I'm sorry I'm starting a couple seconds into the video. I had a little mishap where I accidentally had the hypercam window moving with my mouse, so I had to restart it there, but that shouldn't matter. Anyways, because, you know, nothing really happens in the first 4 seconds. I just want to go ahead and apologize to every single person who played this week. Sonic Reaver, who's been giving us the assignments for who's doing what set, has been, I don't know, away. I don't know, we never got a message, and no one took leadership, and I take responsibility for this too. No one really said, well, I guess if Side's not doing it and World Communist 8 isn't sending us anything, I should go do a set. We were all just like, I guess it's someone else's problem, and that's on all of us. But anyway, I've got a huge chunk of time today. I'm doing pretty much nothing, so I'm gonna see if I can do all of them. There would be a Herculean feat of heroism. This is jnone. This is jnone versus. Sorry about that. This is jnone versus Semih or Semih, and we've already seen Semih in previous sets that I've cast. This is my first a Meteor Garden set, but not my first IWK set. We've seen Semih to be quite a powerful player. He's going for the Forge Fast expand. We're on Destination, by the way, which I just watched Bisu versus the first set of Bisu versus Fantasy on, and that was quite an interesting set. But that's on the Viletech account, and I'm waiting for the second set to go up, and I realized that I checked the SSC2 YouTube page and no one's done anything, so I figured it was my responsibility. So a 9-pull, not a 9-pull gas though. Meteor Garden, jnone is doing kind of an interesting build. I thought that was a drone for a second going through an expansion, but I really don't know what he's planning to do. Oh, I just had a brief thing of insight. There's a mineral patch right here. What he could be doing is one of the most interesting cheeses I've ever seen, and I think he might be doing this. Come on. If he starts upgrading Burrow, oh no, he still doesn't have the gas, never mind. You can bring Zerglings. I did this cheese recently. I failed at it, but that's because I can't multitask. You can bring Zerglings here, burrow them all right in this little area here, like one by one burrow them, and then unburrow them all and spam over here, like click, spam over here, and you can get about half of them through, completely bypassing the cannons. It looks like right now he's going for a run by, and whoa, Semih's being a little, he's going to need to block his ramp because Semih, whoa, what happened to the Zerglings? Oh, they're camping out in the back. There's only one cannon up. That was kind of their opportunity. I don't know what they're doing. I think a run by would have been a lot more prudent. But a quick third hatchery. So the idea of like the overpool, which is the standard in the pro game, idle drone. The idea of an overpool is to force your opponent into building some cannons for pressure and then go into an expansion. Looks like I missed that Zergling run by, but one Zergling got by with 0 kills and the rest died. So unsuccessful Zerglings run by. I'm sorry I missed out on that guys, but not too much excitement. And like an overpull into expansion is put some pressure on your opponent and then expand. And this seems to be a lot. Oh, there we go. I was on hypercam, and for some reason when I scroll to the right, I scroll off screen. So I'm gonna have to be using the arrow keys, but you don't care about that. There's the Cybernetics score going up. That Zergling's not going to do much, and I don't know why it's going for a Cybernetics score. It's probably better off going for something else. Anyway, this Zergling's chased around Scouting Probe, but that Scouting Probe's going to get in. Still, the layers being more Zergling speed hasn't even been considered. So I guess I was wrong on that Burrow call because now Zergling speed's going up. I'm curious to see what he's going to do with this layer. It's almost half done. We should see a Hydralistan going down about now if his plan is to go for Lurkers. Otherwise, I would say he's probably going to go for Muse. But with fast second gas, he's probably going to go for some early tech. If we were going to see a 5 hatchery build, not blocking the ramp, he's going to get in and see this layer going up. Although he probably assumed it anyway with the second gas. a creep colony going up at the ramp. Meanwhile, what tech are we going for here? Stargate, no Citadel, so darn it. The right side of my map just isn't scrolling when I go that way. What is that? A Stargate and a Citadel. So it looks like it's going to be the Bisu build for Semih, and it looks like I still have no idea what's going on. The lair's up and there's no Hydro set anywhere. There's no Spire. Is there something morphing at the lair? I guess the Spire's a little bit late here because he was low on minerals, but there's the Spire, and so it's going to be, I suppose, quick Mutalisks. What's going down here? Creep colony. This is shaping up to be the 5 hatchery build, 3 hatch Spire into 5 hatch Hydrogen, but it's the second gas that's being mined to full capacity that has me wondering whether that's the right call, because you really wouldn't get that second gas that early in the 5 hatch build. And here's the first Corsair out getting to do some scouting, and that's the Templar Archives going down. Yeah, I assumed correctly. So that's the Templar Archives going down. So he's is he upgrading +1? He is upgrading +1. So this could be a timing Zealot Archon push. And considering how few forces J-Zone or jnone, that's his name, jnone has, this could be really problematic. He's probably morphing. He's morphing Hydrolith, so we got a Hydrolith then. Not morphing Scourge. I don't know what's the point of building. Oh, the Spire's still not up. I forgot. The Spire takes a god-awful long time to build, so he has to build Hydrolith to defend against this Corsair. But it's already done some damage. It's already got 1 kill. Yeah, 1 kill. And where's the damaged one? It's got an Overlord at 80, and look how clumped these Overlords are. If only that Hydrolith weren't there. And now he's going to scout out the 3rd base, guys. So he knows exactly what's going on. Is Lurker upgrade is morphing at the Hydrolith then, so he's maybe going to go for a Lurker Ling with Mutas mixed in. I don't know. He's got this 3rd gas whenever he wants it. Here comes the Scourge though. 1 lands. The second one stupids out on him. Poor Scourges are so stupid. They're so hard to micro. It's terrible. But so that is really fragile. Semih's still scouting around with it, but that's really dangerous. Considering even like 4 Hydrolith hits can probably kill it. Yeah, I think it's gonna run away now. I'm sorry for that scroll through black. I'm using my arrow keys because I don't know why. So there's +1 is just about up. Zealot speed. What? Zealot speed is just about up. So and is Storm? No, he's not got Storm. He's getting 2 Archons, and I think this is going to be really powerful. Considering look how few units. There's Mutalisks coming out, but jnone, I'm getting that name right. Yeah, jnone just has so few units. I'm really worried for him. It looks like both things are up, or he's moving up before they're up, because they'll be up in time. And 2 Sunkens and 2 Hydras aren't going to be able to defend that base. 3 Mutas, 1 Sunken, and 2 Hydras aren't going to be able to defend that base. What is that? So it looks like he's going for the 3rd expansion. Meanwhile, picking up his own 3rd expansion. That's going to be unharassed. I'm really worried for jnone. He's not. It doesn't look like he has enough to defend this. Here comes the Mutas, but they're flying right into Archons and not being microed at all outside of the Archons. The Archons just go into town on them. Really, if an Archon gets 2 Mutalisks kills, then it's paid for itself, and that Archon has like 4 Mutalisks kills. They've taken out all the defenses, and they're about to take out the hatchery. There's a Lurker out, though, and completely unprepared. There's no robotics facility. Those Archons are still gonna... The hatchery still gets picked off. The Lurker coming just too late. And we're probably going to see... the observatory is up, and the first observer is building. Or is it? Is there another observer? I'm looking around the map. No, that's the first observer that's building. And, wow, more... I don't have a word for how many cannons are being morphed. I'm going to say a butt-ton. But that's probably going to sound terrible on YouTube, so I don't know. That was just a lot of cannons being morphed. Really worried about defending that base. But even on bases, although here we go, another hatchery going down and probably another hatchery being started. So temporarily, 2 base versus 3 base, but soon it's going to be 4 base versus 3 base again. And jnone's I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. jnone's going to be on 4